Hey friends, Sam Haymart for Test Driven TV. This week, the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, or the IIHS, introduced their list of the first 2016 models to make the top Safety Pick Plus rating. Now, the reason it's news is because they raised the bar yet again to achieve that rating, and what's surprising is how many vehicles actually made the cut. When it comes to safety ratings, I always consider the IIHS the go-to source for testing. This is because, unlike the federal government testing, the IIHS progressively raises the goalpost on automakers almost every year. The government crash tests haven't significantly changed or gotten more challenging in decades. What this means is the IIHS introduces new tests that are harder, and they change the rules during the game, always throwing new obstacles at automakers to earn their top safety pick honors. And while that seems unfair to the car makers, it's making cars safer for you and me far faster than the government regulations. To wit, for 2016 models, the IIHS now requires a good rating on all of the crash tests to earn a top safety pick. Last year, a vehicle could slide by with an acceptable rating on the brutal new small overlap crash test. Not anymore. Additionally, to be considered for the top safety pick, a vehicle must have an available front crash prevention system, such as a warning device when you're approaching an obstacle. In the past, this wasn't required for the honor. And now to earn top safety pick plus, cars need to have available a superior or advanced front crash prevention system with auto braking capability. This means that it not only has to warn you, it has to automatically hit the brakes to avoid a crash if you're too busy texting. This seems like a pretty high bar to jump, but luckily for the automakers who care enough about safety ratings, they knew this rule was coming, and the winners will reap the rewards, because even with the higher requirements, a staggering 48 2016 models made the top safety pick plus list. These include cars, crossovers, and SUVs from brands like Toyota, who led all brands with most top safety pick plus winners with 9 models. Honda was right behind them with 8, and Volkswagen and Audi had 7. Scion proved that even the smallest of cars can be safe with their new IA, which is actually built by Mazda. It features a standard front crash avoidance system with auto brake capability. This, combined with its robust crash structure, made it the only microcar to make the list for the top safety pick plus. The positive trend continues down the list of most automakers this year with many familiar faces. The trend that is a bit disappointing, however, is the absence of American brands. Only one American branded car made top safety pick plus for 2016, the Chrysler 200. In the top safety pick category, only a handful of American branded vehicles were found, mostly from General Motors and the Ford F-150, and even the F-150 only qualifies with the crew cab version, as the Super Cab fails a small overlap crash test quite dramatically. The testing shows that safety doesn't always have to cost more, and that it's quite accessible to people in all areas of the market, from small cars all the way up to large trucks and SUVs. With the advent of the new crash prevention technologies, they're only going to get safer. A full listing of all the 2016 Top Safety Pick and Top Safety Pick Plus winners can be found in our full text article linked in the information section below. I have to admit it, I love watching crash tests, and I know some of you out there do too. But it is a scientific endeavor, and if you're shopping for a car, it's very important stuff. Click on the link right here and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because not only do we test drive 1 or 2 cars a week, but we do news stories like this almost every single day of the week. So there's always something new. So stay tuned.